Alright guys, it's me again. Your favorite guy back on the channel, K Sports Boxing. Today we are blessed to have two fighters. One was just what we just did. Joshua Clotte is gone. And we are blessed again to have another African fighter who will be fighting on this card in Liverpool tonight in the name of Tatenda Mangombe. I'll introduce him together with his trainer, Liam Welsh, very soon. But just so you know, this is our platform where we give African fighters the opportunity for them to also connect with African fans and the people around the world who also want to keep tabs on African fighters. So once again, guys, give it up for my guest for today. Again, I have Tatenda Welsh. Welcome.
Thank you.
To K Sports Boxing. All right, so let me just jump right into it. I mean, I think before we came on the show, I was like, I can hear that it's obviously that you live here.
Yeah.
How long have you been living in Sheffield?
I've been living in Sheffield for about 3 years. I was living somewhere else before that, so I just felt like I needed a change.
Okay, all right. Wash, my question would be one: how did you get to meet Tatenda, and how has it been working with him?
Well, to be fair, I met him at my old one of my old coaches' gyms. I took one of my professional fighters down there sparring, Harrison Hobson. He's a real good prospect as well. I took him down there sparring about 2021 or 2.
21.
And he sparred with one of T-Flash's friends.
Okay.
And T-Flash ended up jumping in, doing some rounds with my guy as well. And I was really impressed with him. I was really impressed with him because my kid's a good prospect and Temi handled himself really well in there. I mean, T-Flash handled himself really well in there. Very, very good. And I was really surprised with him, with his movement, with his agility, with everything.
Right. Tatenda, yeah, you were going to this fight, going to face an undefeated fighter,
Yes.
Frankie Stringer. How prepared are you for this fight?
Well, I'm prepared. Well, I've been in camp for about 5 months now, and I was just ticking over, waiting for my license to be back on track, and it's finally back on track. So now I'm just excited for the fight. Like, even though I'm an away fighter, I come to cause upsets, and I've already caused upsets already. I already beat like Lewis Wood, who was the former Century Area champion, but he didn't want to give me the title rematch, so I was pretty much swerved. So I'm always ready in it, like, you know.
Right. And anytime DSTV shows African fighters, you know how, I don't know, but in Ghana it's like a lot of people don't sleep. They just sit down and get ready for our African fighters to fight. I'm sure it will be the same in Tanzania. In Zimbabwe tonight. What are you feeling right now? What emotions are you having?
No emotions, innit? Just ready to get in, you know. Fingers
Anxious.
crossed. Anxious, yeah. Fingers crossed. This is an opportunity, like, and I feel like I'm his first big test, because he has had some away fighters that come to fight, but they've not gave it their best. I don't feel like, so there's no pressure on my shoulders. You know, I'm the away fighter. Get in there, hopefully causing upset that will change my life. To be fair with you.
Right. Wash, you just heard your fighter said he would like to cause an upset because he believes that would change his life.
Yeah.
How has this been? I would say, has this been like the something you've been telling him in camp to prepare him, to psych him up for this fight?
No, because from the day I met T, that's what T's done. Like I mentioned before, I took one of my kids down there sparring to his old gym, which was one of my old trainers when I was a little boy myself. And when T jumped in there with my prospects, exactly what he's talking about doing, he near enough did to my kid back then. My kid was young though, but he did the same thing back then. And I was really impressed then. So him causing upsets is something I've come accustomed to with him. Do you know what I mean? From the day I met him. So this is nothing new. Okay.
Now you're looking at an undefeated fighter going into this fight. What's the game plan for this one?
Game plan is just take it how it comes. We can't go in there, rush anything, be too over ego, try looking for a knockout or anything. He's a good, hungry, young, talented kid. So my boy's just got to be on it, be on the ball, and do what T does. And that's come in, cause upsets, be T, be very unorthodox and very elusive.
Very. I mean, these are very big words, and obviously going into the ring, I'm sure. I mean, from what I hear, I can just sound and feel the preparedness for this fight. If it happens that your boy is able to get the W or the win for Zimbabwe and for Africa in general, what will it mean for his career?
For his career, it'll launch his career off. Like I told you, he was supposed to get a title shot. He's been promised, before this fight, we was promised 2 Central Area title shots, and they both fell through. So I believe if he gets this win tonight, that'll put him back in good stead for either a Central Area or an English title shot next.
All right, great. Tatamba, it's very difficult for African fighters to be able to be victorious when we travel outside our territory, and it's also become like something, because I've been to a couple of shows, and usually the thing that, because I also as well, but the Ghanaian boxer as well, that it looks like it is becoming a norm. Are you ready to change it in this fight?
You know, if it's written, it's written.
Right.
You know, I would love to change it, but if it's written, it's written. You won't know. You could say a million things to say, I'm gonna knock him out, I'm gonna do this, but you're not gonna know until you get in there in the first round what's gonna happen. You're not gonna know.
Right, great. When was the last time that you fought back home? I've got to ask.
No, I've not fought back home yet. I've only just fought in the UK.
Okay, are you looking forward to it though?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. You know, I like fighting. You know, like I wasn't a fighter before, but I became a fighter. So, you know.
Now, Wash, you've been working with Tatenda for a while now.
Yes.
Do you have any other African fighters in your stable?
Yes, I used to have. Well, he still trains in my gym. He's just not a professional fighter anymore. I used to have Luis Palma. Is half Nigerian, so he lived out in Nigeria for a long time when he was little. Come over here when he was. I think he went back home when he was like 11. Come back over here when he was 16. So he's from out there back home. So it's my second African fighter I've had.
All right.
In fact, what was the other boy's name? What just left?
Happy something.
Yeah. Who fought Liam Cameron?
I forgot.
I had another African kid there training in the gym as well. So we've got a few.
Okay.
We've got a lot of mixed cultures in my gym.
Right.
It's not just Africans. There's English. There's Yemenis. There's what else is it? What's Adam done? Slovaks. There's also Polish kids. So I've got all sorts of kids in my gym. So it's a mixing pot of breeds, of cultures.
Okay. Now, this is a big card in Liverpool. Of course, we stream on Sky. That means a lot of people around the world will be able to see your skill and also get to know the name. I mean, what does these numbers do for you?
Well, if I win, this everything, I'll get sponsors. I'll get like modeling deals.
Is that the dream?
That's the dream. Yes. Having sponsors, you need sponsors in boxing because it's a very expensive sport. So if I win, it does a lot, you know. All right.
Yeah, guys, I really appreciate you guys for jumping on to get this thing done. But I know that your fans will be watching this, especially you being a name that and living in England. It will be easy for your friends and everybody who supports you to be able to watch it. But I'm telling you, there'll be Zimbabweans who'll be watching this particular fight on DSTV. If there's something that you would like to tell them, what will it be?
You listen. Just pray for me. Pray for me. That's all I can do. Or I can pray for myself as well. But I'm gonna shout myself out on Instagram. So follow me if you Zim African people. Follow me. Yeah, my Instagram is T___. So T_2_. Make sure you follow me.
All right, guys, we're going to post that in the comment section so that you guys will be able to see and to follow. And Coach, I mean, what will be your final words also to your fans?
Just guys back home, keep a lookout for T, because this is a guy what's representing your country very proudly. He's over here causing upsets. He's doing big ththings. He's out here. He's not wasting no time either. He's out here really trying and pushing. So guys, get behind him.
All right, good. I won't let you guys leave without getting your opinion on the main event tonight. It's a very big card and also huge for women boxing. I mean, Natasha Jonas versus Ivana Habazin. I mean, how do you see this fight going, Coach?
I probably think Tasha stops her in about 6-7 rounds.
Well, you know, we're in a city, so we've got to respect that. I think Tasha stops in the 5th.
All right, guys. I'm going to show you guys where the event will be taking place in Liverpool. My producer will be going to put this right on your screen for you guys to see where the fight will be happening. I mean, it's just behind me. Exactly, and that's where it's going to be happening. So, guys, yeah, it's been an amazing time speaking to Welsh and Tatenda, and I'm not going to waste the time because, of course, we have like just a few hours for us to jump into the fight. And so, all right, guys, thank you much for speaking to us. All right, thank you. All right, bye.